Hi, everyone. Attorney Rachel Kelly here with another Family Law Friday. This week, I'm answering the question of what should I look for in my divorce lawyer? So I think I could talk about this topic for ages, but there's really three things that you want to make sure that you're thinking about, that you're looking at when you're making a decision about who to hire for your divorce matter. So the first question is this lawyer just agreeing with everything you say, or are they telling you some things that you don't want to hear? Now, the reason I say that is because in my experience, I don't think I have ever had my very first initial meeting with a client where every single thing they told me that they wanted was something that I practically believed that we could achieve either through litigation or through settlement, right? And the reason is just because you've never been divorced before. You have no idea what the law says, what's sort of typical for people, what a judge in your county might do, all of those various things. And of course, you want what you want, right? I mean, of course, when you're getting divorced, you want to keep 100% of your retirement. Unfortunately, that's not a likely outcome under most circumstances, depending on your facts, right? So it's really important that you have an attorney who is telling you from the beginning, this expectation that you have, it's not reasonable. You're not going to get this. But let's focus on the things that you really do care about so that we can solve some of those things for you. Let's focus on the areas where we can get better outcomes for you. So that kind of relates to the second thing that I think you want to look for when you're looking for a divorce attorney, which is finding someone who is listening, who is saying to you, okay, sounds to me like one of your stressors is making sure you have childcare for the children. So that needs to be a priority in your litigation. If your attorney isn't reflecting to you that they're listening to you, that they're making sure that your priorities are met, then they might not be the best choice. And the last thing is you want to be conscious and make sure that you have an attorney who is upfront about their fee. And I'm not talking about being upfront about how much their hourly rate is. Every attorney should be upfront about that. What I'm talking about is, are you engaging an attorney who is only going to be able to get you half the way there because they didn't explain to you how much it actually is costing for the level of service that you've requested? So to give you an example, it's very typical in Kalamazoo that people will charge $2,500 for a retainer as a divorce lawyer to bring people in, bring the client in the door, charge them $2,500, and then say, we're just going to wait and see how the case goes. Well, the reality is that in 2017, the average divorce with minor children in the state of Michigan cost $19,000 in attorney's fees. The average divorce. And without minor children, that number's $12,000. So when you heard $2,500, did your attorney explain to you, listen, depending on how difficult this is, this cost could increase up to approximately $10,000, $20,000, $30,000? Or did they just say, okay, we're going to see how this goes, right? And so I think that is so incredibly important because you need to make the decision as a buyer, as a customer of legal services, to make sure that you are bringing on an attorney on a plan that you can afford, so that you make sure that you get the representation that you need, that they don't just drop your case midstream through because you can no longer pay those bills. So that's why I've really made it, my mission at Your Path Family Law to offer divorces on a flat fee, so that when my clients sign that retainer agreement, they know exactly how much their case could cost depending on what services they require. Thanks, everyone. I hope that this video was helpful. As always, if you have any questions about this video or any other family law topic, please give us a call. We're here to help.